Hey, what is up guys, Hailtothebreak here, welcome back to Let's Play Transistor New Blood, and I've been unlucky again. Freaking recording keep crashing on me, and this time around I don't know what it was, I guess it just got unlucky. Oh well. So, well, I'm gonna get back to the one I was supposed to do. I've gotten a few missions and like you can see, so it's... I don't hate actually re-recording these, it's just that most of the time I just forget and actually not look at a video and then I start recording again and I don't actually choose the right episode. Yeah, because I'm derp like that. I'm a very forgetful person. Oh, and also, talking about being forgetful, I just made a case in point there. Start episode, do you want? Nope.
Hey, get up.
I do like the fact they actually give you the option to skip those.
Another day in paradise. I'd like to get some sun soon.
So, doctors, how are you doing?
Couldn't be better, thanks.
I'm not trying to make small talk, it's a serious question.
What?
Let me see your eyes. Alright, these three are clean.
What have you got in store for us now?
Oh, nothing special. Just another operation. Stigma again.
Found yourself a new lab rat, huh?
Hardly. You can blame Mother Nature for this one.
Is that what you tell yourself?
Hey, we didn't plan this one. He was infected by the other patient.
What?
That's impossible. Stigma can't be contracted that way.
Like I said before, I'm not here to answer questions. But the boss and the director will be observing the operation. So make sure you don't disappoint them.
Doctor!
It seems Stigma's more dangerous than we thought.
This way, boss.
Hey, you look just like you did on TV. What's up, Doc? The name's Kidman. I run the show around here.
You're in charge here?
Are either of you doctors?
This patient's got the onyx strand. You know the drill, right? Don't fail me if you want to live.
Is this how you get your kicks?
Don't get cocky, Doc. This isn't a game. It's business.
Business? And what, pray tell, are you selling?
Weapons are worth a fortune on the black market. But you wouldn't know about that, would you, Doc? Stigma is one deadly weapon, especially to the medical industry. So the best market for it is a war zone. Stigma would be the ultimate weapon there. It still needs some fine-tuning, though.
It's a clever plan, in theory, but there's no way it'll work.
Oh, yes it will. 'Cause I have you guys to help me. Leland, bring in the patient. How about you, Director? Would you like to stay and watch?
That won't be necessary. With the skills they've demonstrated, and the chance of tertiary infection is theoretically zero.
You're the creator of Stigma? Professor Wilkins?
All right, Leland. Let's get this show on the road.
This still doesn't make any sense. What's with these readings?
However, the variations are definitely greater than they were before.
A secondary infection. That means Stigma has changed again.
We're reenacting that TV show right here. Good luck to you, huh, Doc? Watch out for Onyx. Its claws are sharp.
I've had enough of your mouth.
Just ignore him, Val.
Fun fact, I was just thinking about this and it's quite, not really ironic, but the fact is I bought this game after I watched a Let's Play and now I'm Let's Playing on it.
No matter what kind of Stigma he has.
Oh, not quite right. Oh, and this is Onyx again, the one where I said it's a pretty easy one as soon as you find it once.
Type of onyx. We don't know what will happen. Be careful.
Once you find him once, it's extremely easy.
The onyx is hiding somewhere. Use
Unless
the
you're
ultrasound
bad
to
at
find
motion
the
control, I
shadow.
guess. Well, literally motion control pointy. Oh, found ya. And just remember, okay, scalpel, yeah, I remember.
It's exposed. Inject it with a
Little derping
serum
here.
still effective.
Just gotta follow
The
him.
Onyx has gone into hiding.
Wait
Its
until he
movement
settles.
patterns haven't changed.
Caught him. Syringe. Rinse and repeat.
We can expect it to start making fake copies of itself.
Oh.
Look carefully and find the real one.
You have to try her into this.
It's going
Jeez.
into hiding. Find it.
This guy's gonna try. Gonna have to try harder.
It should only
A
take
lot
little
harder than
more.
that.
Hang in there, Doctor. What the?
Talking about trying harder.
Why are these blood vessels showing up on the?
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. It's actually easier. Yeah, funny enough, this was supposed to be harder when he does that,
The main
but it's
body
actually
must be
easier
somewhere.
because he's always
Find it and
showing
remove
up,
it with a scalpel.
just like that. I find it quite ironic where it's supposed to be the harder thing, but then all of a sudden it's actually easier. Boink.
Please let this be it.
There you go. Probably the easiest operation ever.
There are no remaining
Onyx,
wounds either.
it's
Let's
that
close
that
them up.
little stigma is probably the biggest pushover in this game.
Please suture the incision.
So freaking easy. You could totally do it just by I mean, jeez.
It was completely different from the other Onyx.
I guess even on harder difficulties, when I did my playthrough on the harder difficulty, I'm still playing this on the easier because of Let's Play and stuff like that, and I don't. Back when I first started this play, I wasn't confident with actually me talking over that. And honestly, even on like the very hardest difficulty, Onyx is just plain too easy compared to other ones.
If something like this were to be used as a weapon,
He's really hard when he's a combo with something else, as you'll later see in the game.
We need to get back to Caduceus and tell them about this.
What now, boss?
I'll give them a choice, but I doubt they'll join up voluntarily.
The three of them are all quite firm.
Maybe if they could... Nah. Only the head honcho would be able to perform such an operation. If they're not willing to cooperate, then we'll wash our hands of them.
Endgame. And no, I don't want to jump to briefing.
Now wasn't that fun, Doc?
Isn't your director here today?
Why? Are you worried about him? He was satisfied with the results of the operation, so he returned to the lab. He said no further operations will be necessary.
Then I guess you don't need us anymore, huh?
Yes. And no. We just need to decide what to do with you.
what do you mean?
There won't be any more life-saving operations for the time being. But there are some experiments I'd like you to perform on human subjects. I'm curious to see if I can get you to drop the Goody Two-Shoes act. Will you wield your scalpel in the name of science? What do you say?
I'd rather die.
I'm a doctor. Find someone else to do your dirty work.
Oh, come on. Is that the best you can do? Well, let's see how long your bravado lasts. Leland, I'll be taking them to their new cell tomorrow. Have it ready.
Got it, boss.
I'll show you what a mistake it is to let your conscience rule.
Gotta say, pretty cliche there.
Val, Elena,
Yes?
there's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
Is it about the choice they gave us?
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's more of a confession. Back when I was helping the professor with his research, I made a number of genetically engineered mice for use in experiments. There was something different about one of them. It looked just like the others, but it held a terrible secret inside.
You don't mean...
It happened while I was operating on the subject's kidney. I was excising a tumor. That's when it came into contact with artificial blood and started growing at a frightening pace. That was the birth of stigma.
Marcus, I can't believe this.
I disposed of the subject and proposed that we put a halt to the research, unleashing a new pathogen into the world in order to study its treatment. I argued that that was the wrong way to perform research, but the professor wouldn't listen. That's why I volunteered to go to Alaska, and I should have just quit. I had no idea you'd follow me there and get dragged into this mess.
I was desperate to study your techniques, but I never imagined that that's why you were there.
You realize that I may personally be responsible for the advent of stigma? If it wasn't for me, none of this would have happened, and you two wouldn't be in this position. But I want you to know, as a doctor, I've always held the highest regard for human life.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Marcus. There are still many things we don't know about stigma. We need your help to unlock those secrets.
Just so you know, Dr. Vaughn, I'll always be there to assist you no matter what.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
And butterfly flag. Where one thing just
Alright,
trigger a
remove
bunch of
your
stuff.
blindfolds. Water torture is our specialty. Let me tell you, it's a sight to see. Watching our adversaries scream as they get swallowed up by the cold, dark water.
You think you can force us to do your bidding?
Just holler if you change your mind, and I'll stop the water. But make no mistake, that'll be the last choice you ever make on your own.
Thanks, but I think I'll stick with the original choice. I'd rather die than work for a scumbag like you.
You've got spunk, Doc. I'll tell you what, I'll do you a favor. When I bury you, I'll put surgical instruments in your coffin. That way, they'll be able to identify the body.
Then I'll go ahead and lock him up, boss.
Hold on, Leland. Use this.
What kind of lock is this, boss?
I found it in a toy store. I have no other use for it, so why not give it a try? We'll get a good laugh watching him try to unlock it.
Again, typical villain, always giving the hero a chance to escape when they should not.
How far are they planning on taking this nonsense?
He said he found this lock at a toy store.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing a commercial for this. Something about connect the 4 friends and release the lock.
Why is he using a toy? What the hell's wrong with this guy?
I'm actually asking myself the same question.
They must think we'll beg for mercy.
But if we can unlock this, then we'll have a chance to escape, won't we?
Yeah, but my bet is they don't think we can do it.
Well, I'm not gonna let some stupid toy be the thing that makes us drown in here.
That's the spirit. We can unlock it.
Leave this puzzle to me.
Here we go. Okay,
The
I see.
square panels can be rotated with a turn the panel.
You said
I don't
something
know about that.
What do you mean by friends? The shapes? The...
Yep,
Looks
motion
like they've
controls.
started.
Yeah, right. I'm not
let's
planning
see.
on drowning in here.
This puzzle is pretty easy. The only thing you gotta worry to worry about is just
Please
not
move on the
to
next one.
block the other paths. Else you'll be in serious troubles.
It connected, but is this right?
Because like Marcus just said, they're connected, but it may not be the right thing, because
Isn't
you
this
can
pretty
totally block
hard
the
for a
path
toy?
of another one, like this one. So you gotta rotate and make sure
I hear it's pretty pop.
things are right.
All right,
And
just
just
one more.
Oh, actually did one wrong. Wait. Blue's connected, green there.
Please hurry.
Oh, red.
We
Dumbass.
solved it.
Shh. Be quiet. Now's our chance. They haven't noticed that we've opened the lock.
Then let's get a move on. Where are we?
Outside! We're outside! And we're still alive.
That's right. We were able to escape.
Where are they? Where did they go? Hurry up and find them, all of you!
Come on, we have to keep moving.
Over there. I see light.
Well, guys, sorry for this bit of a short episode, but I just got back into doing this because of the fact that I, like I said, last recording bugged out, so I was about 2 weeks or so not recording because I just did not actually have the time to do so. So it was Hailtothebreak here. Sign off. See you guys. Talk to you all later.